The Valerian Isles, jewels of the Ibero Sea.
I'm just gonna let this play.
Long a center of naval
We're
commerce,
just gonna watch this.
the people here have struggled throughout history for dominion over these shores. Finally, there rose a man to put an end to this conflict, Ogre. History would know him as the Dynasty.
I will say I love hearing names now, because now I don't have to come up with my own pronunciations. I don't know that I ever said Dorgalua.
He encouraged marriage between clans, forging bonds to strengthen his newborn kingdom.
Yeah, Onimushu Tactics is an interesting name.
The Dynast king reigned, and Valeria knew prosperity. But the embers of discord smoldered. Upon the death of the king, Abuna Branton Morn incited the ruling Buckram to declare the independence of their royal city of Hyde. Yet the schemings of the Abuna had only just begun.
Of the Abuna.
Backed by the Holy Lodician Empire to the north, Branton created the Buckram Valerian Kingdom, naming himself as regent.
Oof.
He would have seen his rule span the Isles.
Man, doesn't Lancelot look so fucking cool?
High champion of the Dark Knights.
God damn
of
it.
Lodis.
God damn it.
Lancelot warned against such reckless
Evil
expansion.
Lancelot, right? It feels so
Branton reined in his
bad. After
troops.
playing Knights of the Lotus, it feels so
This
bad
left two
to
clans
see
survive for
evil
supremacy in the
Lancelot,
south, the Galgastani and the Wallister.
right?
7 men in 10 were Galgastani, and on order of Hierophant Leandor Balbatos, the Galgastani declared blood war against the weaker Wallister in a move to claim the south as their own. Valeria watched as the wholesale slaughter of the Wallister race began.
It's Boobles in Mama.
Duke Judah
can see
Ronway
its
led
bottom.
the Wallister in resistance. They were far outmatched.
You can
In the
see the
span
bottom,
of half
Mama.
a year, they had been brought to their
You
knees.
can see the bottom, Mama.
Balbatos proclaimed the kingdom of Galgastan, and with it an official end to the blood war. But these things would bring no end to Wallister's suffering. A piecemeal resistance continued, yet with their duke in chains, efforts flagged. The remaining Wallister were confined to a small province allotted them by Balbatos and the Galgastani. There, the survivors resigned themselves to eke out such life as
You need
they
to get a
could.
bowl that has the texture of cat food printed on the bottom so it never
Victory
looks
begets
empty.
peace.
What the fuck?
And for once,
That's
the
fucked up.
battlefields of Valeria stood silent.
Dippin'.
Yet none believed the calm would last.
None believed the calm would last. Oh man, I'm looking forward to this. Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome to a new game. This is Tactics Ogre Reborn. And I've been looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to it coming out for a while, and I'm playing this a little bit after it actually came out, so I've been kind of like, I've been jonesing for it for a while. I'm very excited to go ahead and get started. We're gonna watch through this little cutscene before we actually jump into New Game Plus. I will probably be fiddling around with settings and everything like that. I know the volume is loud right now compared to my voice, but that's because it's the... I think that's because it's the opening. I think once we actually get into the game, it will be more balanced comparatively. So. Episode 7. In my mind, I'm sitting there going like... Episode 7? That's right? Like, that's a lot of episodes. Because I'm sitting here thinking, right, like, March of the Black Queen, this, Person of Lordly Caliber, Knights of Lotus. I think there's, like, one more game that I can't remember off the top of my head. March of the Black Queen is 5, Ogre Battle 64 is 6, and this is 7. What's 1 through 4?
Have struggled throughout history for dominion over these shores.
Don't know that I know the answer to that.
Finally, there rose a man to put an
There might
end
not
to
be a
this
1 through 4. I might be
Ogre
thinking of it as in like,
History
you
would
know,
know
each
him
episode is a
as the
game,
Dynast King.
but that might not be the case.
Dorgalua took the disparate races of men calling the islands home.
Okay,
and
we don't need to go back through this. Let's go ahead and kick things off, shall we? You never played Lotus? Really? You should play Lotus. I honestly, I don't think it's as good a game as Tactics Ogre is, obviously. But I do think that it is a good game in that it serves its purpose, right? There's a visual novel game in Japan, which is like a prequel to March of the Black Queen where you play as Tristan. Interesting.
Tactics Ogre.
Very interesting. Okay. It is an age of war. The wheel begins to turn. Denim, denim, denim. Chosen child. When were you born? Okay. We'll do our typical day 15 of water scale. Interesting. Ah, that was incorrect. I back out. I screwed up. I fucking I done fucked up. That's okay. We hadn't accomplished anything. So, you know, very easy to unfuck up. Off to a cracking start. That's my usual modus operandi, isn't it?
Tactics Ogre.
Tactics Ogre. So Mayokai, wait, is there? Can you even play this with like keyboard or mouse rather, or fuck, controller is what I meant. Are there controller settings? They're totally controller settings. I saw that there were controller settings. I think I'm gonna try to do keyboard and mouse first because I've heard decent things about the keyboard and mouse with it. Okay. That's 1 day away from your birthday? What's your birthday? Is it March 2nd? Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. The Tower. God is cruel to prince and pauper alike. A fire engulfs your home. Whom do you save from the flames? I love... Lovebug! You want to answer all the tarot questions for me?
Oh, I'm not.
You don't?
Ask.
Why? I ask you every time I do something like this. I always ask you to pick things out for me. You don't have to, though. I can easily do it myself. But there is something that I'm going to ask you to pick here in a few. You're going to have to pick my elemental person for me. Okay. Alright. Okay, let them burn? What the fuck? Okay. Fire engulfs your home. Whom do you save from the flames? My beloved, my child, my parents. I kind of feel... Casey, I need you to leave the room. Bruh. Okay. I'm definitely saving you over mom and dad. No offense, mom and dad. I love y'all, but y'all lived lives. But I don't know if I'm saving you over Jade. I think I might have to say Jade over you. That's fair? It's purely for, practical purposes. Yes, and she statistically has a longer life ahead of her than you. So she's like, bitch, that don't make it better. Get out of here. Bruh. Yeah, no, I even not playing around. Like if I was in a burning building or rushing into a burning building in order to try to help someone out, I would typically go for the person that I thought needed the most assistance. And in this case, I would go for a child, right? Unless I knew, right, like, oh, my child was ready and capable to get themselves out, and my beloved was sick in bed and unable to move, then that would be a different situation. But child to go for the first one. Someone's got to carry on that legacy. Question really is, what two would you sacrifice? Yeah. The Magician, for all things. A beginning. Lippin' Dippin', how are you doing? You brew an arcane elixir. What power will it hold? What power will it hold? Order and obedience, concession and regret, liberty and turmoil? What the fuck? Okay, concession and regret is not a power to hold. Order and obedience, I can at least accept that as a power to hold. We're going liberty and... liberty and turmoil. But not that, like, not that bullshit, my freedoms style liberty. I mean actual liberty. Okay, this doesn't decide your path. Get out of here, Jay. This just decides your starting stats, basically, if I'm remembering correctly. Actually, I say if I'm remembering correctly, but did they even have tarot in the original Tactics Ogre? I know they have tarot in, like, all the ogre battles, but I don't know... I don't remember enough of the actual, like, gameplay. Here's the thing, like, I'm really looking forward to playing Tactics Ogre because I barely remember playing it. I just remember, like, the sweeping concepts of the story. They definitely have you pick your element, sure, yeah, absolutely. But I don't remember a lot of the actual, like, play itself, so... Anyways, the moon. Immorality, thy name is desire. Uh-oh. In a fit of passion, you take your friend's lover? Oh. No. What will you do next? What the fuck? Listen to the fucking options. Keep the lover for my own. Right? Savor the moment. Or put it from my mind. What are these options? What the fuck? These fucking options. Holy shit. I'm going to put it from my mind. We're gonna bury that shit deep. Temperance. Oh, I get temperance immediately after the moon? Sure. The price of betrayal. Your reckless plan has ended in disaster. What has it cost you? My friends and beloved, my position and honor, my family and fortune. Probably at that, I mean, my friends and beloved at that point. Dear Lord. The star. In the void, a spark of light. Stars shoot across the night sky. For what do you wish? Success for my friends, happiness for myself, or peace for the world. Happiness for myself, absolutely.
I regret not taking it for you.
Really? Why? We can re-go. We can re-go. No, we go back again. The problem is it's gonna randomize which cards I get. You know.
I know.
All right, you gotta come pick my element. Whose blessing do you seek?
Okay.
You gotta pick which bitch. Which, by the way, of course, why are all of the elements like busty females? Okay. We got her.
Hey.
We got ice, four-armed ice lady.
Hey.
We got leopard air lady. I'm a little questionable. Ice is fucking Ronnie. It kind of is. We got Snoo Snoo. We've got she's got a horse. She's an equestrian. And she needs you to know that that horse is going to be more important than you, her, in the entire life. And then we got Water, who's got a dragon. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, like, of all the, some of these look really cool, like, that looks really cool, that looks really cool, that looks really cool. That looks way cooler, because it has a fucking dragon. What do you want?
The last one looks the best.
Right? We're going Water, okay.
Yeah.
Water it is. Hell yeah. Dragon, and she looks like a dragoon. Yep, she's got the dragoon armor on. Absolutely. Very good. How exciting. We've spent 15 minutes, and we haven't even started playing the game yet. Which path will you walk? The curtain rises. Very cool. Oh, shit. Ogre Battle Saga Episode 7. I need more Ogre Battle games. I wish you could choose to see what all that actually altered, or if they showed you post-game. It would be neat if there was like a spoiler section where you could go like, I want to see what this does, right? I believe it's stats and starting equipment primarily is what that alters. Yeah. Yes, a plus or minus 5 stat point kind of system, yeah. I don't think it actually alters very much in this particular game. Nothing that I think is so incredibly consequential for an actual full play. Yes, it should just be flavor. I could see it mattering for, like, speedrunners, right? Like, absolutely in a scenario of, like, oh, you want this combo to give you this situation so you can hit these, you know, break points faster, that type of thing. You bet speedrunners reset until they get the right questions? Probably, depending on what those questions alter. I would absolutely assume. Gross. That can be fun. You know. Oh, Lancelot looks so fucking cool. Oh no. Better have the RNG in the first 5 minutes than the 5 hours in. Yeah, that's fair. Chapter 1. There is blood on my hands. How long till it lies on my heart? Oh, this game is so heavy.
It's as we heard, Denim. Lancelot's returned.
Nice voice. That voice, it hits correctly for Vice. The chapter titles are so fucking metal. Most of the shit that happens in Ogre Battle games, like, there's a lot of, obviously, metal in it. It's Ogre Battle, right? March of the Black Queen, Person of Lordly Caliber, they're all, like, I think Let Us Cling Together, they're all titles of metal songs, right? But, like, it's just the writing has a very heavy, sinister... Yeah, since they're all Queen songs, absolutely. Also, fuck Vice. Well, I mean, you know.
Then it's time.
Yeah.
Right, sister?
Denim's voice is pretty on.
Time to end this madness. We can't beat him, you know that.
Not so sure about Kashua's voice, but obviously I'll live.
What are you saying, Kashua? You'd have us pass up a chance like this?
It's foolishness to think the three of us might defeat the Dark Knights.
The final chapter of FFT was called Somebody to Love. True.
They're the ones who have been foolish, and we stand to gain.
I'm not sure. I will say this. Denim has never really been my favorite of main characters. So I don't know. I'm gonna have mixed feelings on his voice and his actions throughout the game, obviously.
Don't tell me you're scared. If you've lost your taste for blood, I'll do this myself.
He has big self-insert energy? Absolutely.
That's enough, Vice. Let's go.
I mean, he's got personality to him. But he's more self-insert than someone like Ramza, I would say, right?
No, this won't end
Oh yeah,
well.
absolutely more
And what do we
personality.
gain by taking their
Thumbtack
lives
has more
anyway?
personality than Sarah Noah did.
Lancelot is captain of the Dark Knights, and they are the source of Barkram power.
True.
Kill Lancelot, and you remove one of the pillars supporting them.
Yeah.
The Barkram will falter, if only for a moment.
Absolutely not. You kill Lancelot, and any one of the other Dark Knights are just gonna assume his position, and then what's gonna happen is the Lodician Empire is gonna get even more involved than they already are. Denim actually commits to things? Yes. You feel like Kashua and Vice add more to Demon's personality than he does himself? Yes, right? Like, they are foils that he works off of comparatively. I do agree. Yeah. I think just in that same vein, though, I think if you take someone like Ramza, then Dalita adds more to Ramza's personality than he does himself, right? Because of that main character is reacting to the exterior forces rather than his own actual actions.
Yet that moment will be all the encouragement the Galgastani require. They want Valeria for their own.
And you're not excited about that.
The turmoil of the last war has only just settled, and you'd start another.
I think my scenario is I think the voice actress for Kashua sounds older than I imagine Kashua being in my mind. She sounds refined, right? Where I think Kashua becomes refined, right? But I don't think she starts refined. You actually looked up their ages? Give me that skinny.
Are we Wallister?
Surprised that they're all older than I assumed? I think they're all adults. Yeah, right? Like, none of them, they're not doing the, I'm a middle teenager. I'm 15, 16, 17 type scenario in this game. They're actually adults, I believe. Boy, what you think you doing? What you doing? He wants Lippo out of that spot. He's trying to push her out. He literally she wouldn't move, so he just laid on her. Oh my god. Otis.
We are less than vermin in their eyes.
We are less than vermin.
Insects to be crushed underfoot.
That's very true.
If war begins anew, we'll die just the same.
Right, but like that sounds like a 30-year-old woman who knows what she's about, not a 19-year-old girl. Right? Though I suppose, right, they do have that whole benefit of having experience, right?
We'll flank them. Denim, go around behind. Right.
Oh, fuck. Y'all are outnumbered and outgunned. Mama, he just keeps pushing her. He just keeps pushing. You're supposed to be the Lippo defender. Look at this. She was here a minute and a half ago. He just rolled her. He's such an asshole cat. Okay. Once battle begins, units with the lowest recovery time move first. The order in which units move is called the attack turn. You can issue commands such as move and act on a unit's attack turn. You issue a command, place the cursor on the active unit and press space. A list of available commands such as move and act will appear. You cannot issue commands to your units during the attack turn of enemies or other units not under your control. However, you can press left shift to interrupt, enabling you to examine units and perform similar tasks. I'm all burpy. Apologies. Refer to the play guide in the Warren report for more details. Okay, cool. You think this is new to this version, but you can tilt the camera. I'll look that up later. Oh, yeah, you can top down it. I have seen that. Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna move. Interesting. Okay, we're just gonna move. Oh shit! Ice goes in swinging.
Who goes there?
Yeah, that's a Lands style question of like, who what?
Friends of the Resistance, and no friends of yours.
Wait, what? Why did I run over there? Come on, that wasn't the plan. Would have been super cool if the map was a model, but you imagine that would have been a bunch of work. That's fair. Yeah, tutorial over, right? Move once, tutorial over.
The Resistance.
I expected a warmer welcome than this. They're children.
Yeah, I've heard this voice, and this is at least the one voice that I'm gonna have conflict with. That does not sound like Canopus or Canopus, or however we'll find out how his name is said. That doesn't sound like him to me. I've always envisioned him as like this rougher, tumble kind of like ingrate, right? And that just has too much of the hoity-toity in it. For me.
Wait, do you even know who we are?
You're Lancelot, and that makes you my enemy.
Lancelot is my name, true. How is it that you know me?
How could I forget you? The Dark Knights laid torch to this town only a winter past.
Aha.
The Dark Knights?
Don't care, best boy.
But we come from the kingdom of New Zenobia to the east.
I suppose.
And Lancelot of the Dark Knights has but one eye. You have two.
Good observation, Cashua.
One eye, you say? Would that he lacked my name as well. His reputation, it seems, does me no favors.
No, it does not, Lance. No, it does not.
No marauding knights us, but mercenaries come looking for work.
I don't like Canopus's voice.
I am Lancelot Hamilton, a holy knight of Zenobia.
Lancelot's
I am Canopus, the
Canopus.
one they name Windcaller. Our aged companion here is...
The Starseer, Warren Oman, at your service.
Warren's fine. He sounds a little sinister, but he's fine.
Mirden Warhorn, a knight of Zenobia, as it please you.
Mirden, fine.
Gildas is my name. There now, no need to be frightened.
Gildas is fine. We've got a whole lot of like and it's appropriate, right? Because that's what the story is trying to evoke, but it feels very like medieval European kind of voices.
I wasn't. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, bitch.
Forgive us, good knights. But perhaps this meeting might benefit us both. We have need of strength such as yours.
Ah, tell us your tale then. We are strangers in this land, and I would hear more of it.
Yeah. There's got to be like an auto.
Vice is my name. It would seem that you are not our enemy.
I am the Sibyl Kashua, and this is my brother, Denham.
The Sibyl Kashua. Ooh. Choices. Make your choice. We'll go with one.
I'm Denham. Please, forgive our error.
Already forgotten. Though you did give us quite the surprise.
Kind of takes the wind out of it knowing they're good guys? Well, yeah, absolutely.
Now, do you think we might talk somewhere out of this wretched heat?
We have just the place. It's not much, but it's secret, and it's safe.
Keep it secret. Safe.
As it is, we lack swords enough to face the Galgastani. The Bakram share our deficit, a deficit they've remedied by joining forces with Lodis.
Yep.
So Lodis sent them the Dark Knights Loslorian.
Yep.
Loslorian is an order under the direct command of High Priest Sardian, ruler of Lodis.
Yep.
They are said to be the greatest of the 16 orders and the High Priest's favorite besides.
I think they started that way, but yes.
Yet he uses them not in open battle, but in shadows and secrecy.
Actually, no, I think the Dark Knights were from the very beginning. It's the other one that participates in Personal Lordly Caliber that's like wasn't high on the list originally of the 16.
They are his ears
their name,
and
though.
his dagger. They are as dark as their name.
And these Dark Knights, whatever you call them, are backing the Buckram, eh?
So,
Gilda says,
why are
nah.
you come to our isles? Does Zenobia think to claim Valeria as her own? Do Lodis and Zenobia mean to bring their wars to our shores?
Vice, chill the fuck out.
Enough, Vice.
Your question deserves an answer. We are Zenobian, after all.
A Haunter? I want that. Maybe a hot take, but Haunter over Gengar every day of the week.
Yet we do not serve as knights of Zenobia. We were banished, cast out.
You're a liar.
We're outlaws. No place waiting for us back home, nah?
We've come to find work, preferably of the well-paying variety.
I don't trust you, and I don't trust your story. This is our fight.
Vice, please. Lord Knight, you must forgive our passion.
Yeah, Vice definitely gets in the way.
There is nothing to forgive. Tell me, what will you do now?
For one, we have to get Duke Ronway out of Almorica.
Duke Ronway. He is your leader.
And a shitbag. All of the leaders are shitbags in this fucking story.
Not just us. He leads all the Wollister. The Galgastani hold him captive in their castle. They plan to execute him, if the rumors are to be believed. And we mean to stop them.
A duke? But if his purse matches his title, a little rescue work might be just the thing. How about it, Lancelot?
Look, I'm sorry for not trusting you. It's true that if we're to rescue the Duke, we're going to need help.
Did you give that boy fresh food?
Yes.
Wow. I make the statement of, oh, he saw the bottom of his food bowl, and not only did you give him more food, you poured out the old food to give him fresh food. That's hilarious. Oh.
Fresh food?
Canopus giving off Jack Sparrow vibes? I mean, give or take, fresh food. I actually like leftovers.
Then there's nothing to be gained jumping on here, nah? To Almorica Castle.
Wait. The castle is well defended. A fight there would mean our deaths. And yours, Lord Knight. And I've seen enough of fighting. Enough of death.
You're talking to the wrong fucking crowd,
What about
Kashua.
you, Denim? Would you have our aid?
Right, like, you're talking to 5 people that the whole thing that they're out to do is fight. Like, that is what these 5 people do. She in the wrong-ass game. Yeah, absolutely.
Without your help, the Duke is as good as dead.
Absolutely.
Ah, then it's settled. We will prepare at once.
Oop, burpees.
Why do you not heed me, brother?
Because honestly, the game doesn't give me that many choices, Kashua. Like, I want to play the game. That's why I do not heed you.
I know how you must feel. But what of my feelings? I don't want to lose you.
Well, then we don't lose.
Our father is dead. A hard truth. But a truth all the same.
Technically, not.
In all the world, you are the only one bound to me by blood.
Also technically not true.
I couldn't bear to let you die.
Well, you know.
Forgive me. I know my words will not sway you.
Well,
Only promise me. Promise you'll never leave your sister.
I can promise that. Can you, dear sister?
What's keeping you? Everyone's ready.
You just settle the fuck down, Vice.
You can't coddle him forever. He's no little boy anymore.
You are.
Do not speak to me of my brother.
I don't have the
He does not
spoilers tag
share
on.
your lust for blood.
Yeah, I just have no backseating on. Get out. We can spoiler all we want.
I have no love for war, but I'd sooner die on my feet than on my knees.
You would die on the backs of others.
That's true.
You were the one who brought them in here, Kashua.
Because when I find a tool well suited for a job, I use it.
Then use it.
At least one of us has the sense to recognize an opportunity. You should thank me.
Is that how you see people? As
You would die on
tools?
the backs of others?
I'd
Yeah,
have
that's
expected
good.
more of a Sybil.
I only want to see an end of death.
Lancelot and his allies have joined you as guests. Awesome. To move your party to a town, castle, or other point of interest on the world map, place the cursor on the location you want to move and press space. Your party will begin to move. You can also place the cursor on the icon representing your party and press space to open the main menu, which contains the commands available on the world map. Select the Party command to manage your unit's equipments or change classes, and select War and Report to see more information about the characters you've encountered and story. You can use the System menu to save your progress and adjust various game settings, select Data to save your progress, or the Options tab to change game controls or other settings. Refer to the play guide for details. Fantastic. Party. What do we got? We've got Denim. Denim is a warrior with the support sword skill, one-handed. Let's do. Weapon skill reflecting proficiency with one-handed swords, accuracy and damage of one-handed swords, and offensive magic increase with level. Okay, cool. Blank. We got our equipment. Everything has multiple tabs, and there should be an info button. Cool. Ooh, ooh. Questionable. Consumables, equipment, arcana, skills. Interesting that it, like, highlights the situation. Finishing moves, inventory. Wow. Holy crap. Back. Level 3. Priest, warrior, priest, paladin, astromancer, Vartan, white knights, bows and axes, fists, really? Vice be a punchy boy. I remember that. Support, heal, and exorcism. Pincer attack. Ooh, cool. Fire, dark. Divine heal. Alright, sweet. That's pretty neat. We've got... I think I care about any of that. Warren report. Ooh. Everything's at 0. Wheel of Fortune. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, it's gonna be... Okay, cool. I like this. This is neat. That's the timeline. Absolutely, that's super cool. I like it. The Dark Knights attacked on a night that saw Goliath's first snowfall in years, and the town was set ablaze. This is what happened a year ago. A year has passed since that fateful night. Vice urges his steed onwards, bearing word to Denham that the Dark Knight Lancelot is bound for Goliath once more. Oh, and we can rewatch. Gotcha. I don't want to. Nice. Okay. Cool. Hearing the Dark Knight Lancelot was headed to Goliath, Denham and his companions assembled in an abandoned church to plot a surprise attack. As they made their preparations, Vice rushed in with news of Lancelot's arrival. The Dark Knight Lancelot, who attacked Goliath a year ago, has once again shown his face. Denham leaves his place of refuge to strike him down. Untrue. Denham lay in wait for the Dark Knight Lancelot, hoping to catch him unawares. However, it was not the Dark Knights that arrived in Goliath, but a small number of holy knights from the eastern kingdom of New Zenobia. Denham spoke with the Holy Knight Lancelot, explaining the situation to him and his followers. Having resolved their differences, they agreed to go to the aid of Duke Ronway, imprisoned in Almorica Castle. Explain. Hiding. Okay, so this is just like a different way in which to look at these. Talk. Anniversary celebrations. On the first of God's scale, the Bakram Valerian Kingdom celebrated the second anniversary of its founding. Festivities were held across Heim to mark the occasion. Regent Branton Morn announced plans to mend damage along the Hanging Gardens in the war. The talk pages are how side quests get unlocked. Okay, cool. 5 perished during procession. A great tragedy has taken place during Bakram Valerian Kingdom Foundation Day celebrations. A procession of the Dark Knights Los Lorien has met ambush. No Dark Knights were harmed, but a number of onlookers were caught in the conflict. 5 were killed and another 21 injured. It is not known who instigated the attack. Duke's execution draws near. The Kingdom of Galgastan has announced Duke Ronway is to be executed in the coming days. The former leader of the Wallister resistance has been held at Almorica Castle since his defeat several months past. Zenobia on the march. It has come to light that the knights recently seen in the vicinity of Goliath hail from the Kingdom of New Zenobia to the east. Some fear they may be scouts for a coming invasion, though they deny any such charge. They have taken up with a band of rebels, and a close eye will be kept on their conduct. Cool. People. Oh, God. We got a lot. Okay, it's fine. Denham. Wallister hailing from Goliath. His father, Prancet, was taken away by the Dark Knights when they attacked Goliath a year earlier. Denham rallied to the cause of the Wallister resistance, carrying Bakram and Galgastani forces together with his sister Cashua and friend Vice. He is 18. Vice Bozek, a Wallister hailing from Goliath who grew up with Denham. His father was slain a year ago when the Dark Knights Los Lorien attacked Goliath. With his mother already dead, he was left an orphan. He came to deeply resent the Bakram and Galgastani for their oppression of the Wallister, and resolved to fight for his people's freedom. Cashua Pavel, a Wallister hailing from Goliath. She is sister to Denham. After the Dark Knights attacked her hometown of Goliath, she joined Denham and Vice in striking back at their oppressors. As Cashua's mother died when she was young, she assumed the maternal role in the family. Her father, Prancet, has trained her in the ways of the Sibyl. Lancelot Hamilton, Zenobian born in the city of Valna in Sharlum, who formerly captained the Holy Knights of the Kingdom of New Zenobia. Awesome. He was stripped of his status and banished by King Tristan for the misconduct of his knights. Totally not. He now roams with a small band of fellow knights seeking mercenary. Warren Oman, a Zenobian of unknown origin who once led the Mages Regiment of the Kingdom of New Zenobia. He is more a prophet than a teller of fortunes. Like the Holy Knight Lancelot, he was banished from Zenobia for misconduct. A Zenobian from the city Canopus Wolf, Zenobian from the city of Shabel in Sharlem, who once captained the Beast Legion of the Kingdom of New Zenobia. Like the Holy Knight Lancelot, he was banished from Zenobia for misconduct. He appears young in years, as winged folk live to thrice the age of men. But he is in fact many years Lancelot's senior. In spite of this, he acts every bit the youth he appears to be. Mirrodin Wallhorn, a Zenobian born in the Dalmud city of Conch, who once served with the Holy Knights of the Kingdom of New Zenobia. Like the Holy Knight Lancelot, he was banished from Zenobia for misconduct. He is a man of few words. Womenfolk hoping to be wooed by the handsome warrior are often left disappointed, as he can manage little more than a smile. Oh no. Gildus and Mirrodin are as chalk and cheese. Gildus, W. Byron? I don't know. Zenobian born in the highland city of Zandu, who once served with the Holy Knights of the Kingdom of New Zenobia. Like the Holy Knight Lancelot, he was banished from Zenobia for misconduct. A lover of drink and women, chivalry is not his strong point. However, he is also a dependable comrade who fights with great skill. Yeah, he's dope. Pokecatch. Catch that Sneasel. Catch that Pokemon. Branton Morn, age 49, a Bakram who serves as regent to the Bakram Valerian Kingdom. Following the death of King Dorgalua, he aspired to rule over all Valeria himself. Though once a mere Abuna in the Order of Philaha, he rose to become an exarch and used his position in the church to intervene in the power struggle caused by the lack of a successor. He consolidated his political power by courting the favor of the noble and wealthy. Backed by the military might of Lotus to the north, he established the Bakram Valerian Kingdom and installed himself as regent. The kingdom is headed by the heir of House Eltinia. I can't remember. I don't remember. Due to their blood ties with Queen Vernada. But it is Branton who rules. Okie dokie. Lundar Balbatos, leader of the Kingdom of Galgastan. After war broke out, he established a realm ruled by the descendant of Count Orlandu, a former lord of Coratinai? I don't know. Yeah, this guy sucks. He installed himself as regent under the pretense of guiding the young lord. He started the Blood War to suppress the Wallister and take the southern half of Valeria for his own. Within a few months, he crushed the Wallister forces and captured their leader, Duke Ronway. Even fellow Galgastani voiced concern at his high-handed policies, but all were soon silenced. He is a ruthless and calculating man. Judah Ronway, the former Wallister lord of Almorica Castle. After the onset of war, he led the beleaguered Wallister people in their resistance of the Galgastani. They fought resolutely for many months before facing defeat, unable to match the might of the opposing armies. The Duke is currently held prisoner in Almorica Castle, and rumor has it his execution draws near. Prancet Pavel, a former Abuna from a small church on the outskirts of Goliath who was father to Denham. He was carried off during the Lothlorien attack on the city. He is thought to have been murdered at their hands. Dorgalua Oberith Valeria, a Bakram who once ruled the Kingdom of Valeria. He united the scattered dominions of Valeria through his great vision and public favor. Upon becoming king, he sought to end hostilities between the various factions. He left no successor, and war soon broke out in Valeria following his death. Lancelot Tartaros. Fucking cool-ass motherfucker. High Champion of the Dark Knights Lothlorien. He was sent to Valeria when a secret treaty was formed between the Holy Lodician Empire and the Bakram leader Branton. The Dark Knights report directly to High Priest Sardian, and Lancelot is thought to be his top lieutenant. Definitely one of them. Okay, cool. Lots of people. Play Guide Basics. We're not going to go through that at the moment. Play Guide Extras. This is... I'm interested in, actually. Warren Report. The Warren Report contains details of past events, profiles of the people you met, and news from throughout the Isles. Recommended viewing. Some events can be only be seen from the report. In fact, reading the report may sometimes reveal new locations on the world map. Okay, so this is what you were talking about, Maokai. Be sure to peruse it whenever you have a chance. Talk and People contain information about the current happenings in Valeria, while the Wheel of Fortune Tidings and Play Guide detail the history you helped to write. Keep this in mind when previewing each category. Bless you, by the way. Huh? Be comfy? Yeah. Neither of them are comfy. Yeah, no, neither of them are comfy. It's a blood feud. Okay, shortcuts. Shortcuts buttons are used in combination with keys. Okay. Cycling stats shown on unit list. Faster scrolling. Okay, whatever. You can control the camera. I am interested in this. Control the camera on the world map in battle and using the Chariot Tarot in Warren Report. In battle, you can zoom in and out and change the viewing angle. And on the world map and using the Chariot Tarot, you can zoom in and out. Okay. Zoom in and out. I and K to zoom in and out. Oof. Okay. J and L. Okay. K-I-J-L. Gotcha. Or you can scroll the wheel to toggle. That is probably what I will be utilizing. HP bar overlay. When the HP bar overlay is turned on, a bar will appear above each unit in battle. This makes it easy to quickly check the health of units on the battlefield. Also choose whether the bars are colored to show which contingent the unit is or the elemental affinity of the unit. Okay. Cool. Click and hold. On the world map and in various menus, a context icon will sometimes appear. L shift. Spacing and accuracy. Yeah, I know that. That's all fine. Melee attacks and elevation. Yep, that should also be fine. Ranged attacks. Easy peasy. Knockback. Difficult to make critical hits consistently. Attacking with a shield is a more reliable method. Shields usually have a higher chance of causing knockback. Using knockback, yeah, that all matters. Yes, absolutely excited that they let you see line of sight now. Buried treasure. You may discover hidden items when your units move to certain parts of the battlefield, and in their turn, these items are called buried treasure. Buried treasure can be found in a wide variety of locations and sometimes requires that grass or snow be burned away to reveal the earth beneath before it can be discovered. Loot found in the battle. Yep, bags of loot. Have to pick it up. Fantastic. Shop. No shop. Train. Cannot train. Systems. Data. Save. Very new. Yeah, sure. Fuck yeah. Almorica. Let's fucking do this, shall we? Strongholds are made up of multiple battlefields, which must be fought back to back. You can save your progress before beginning the next battle. However, you cannot leave the stronghold until the series of the battles is completed. It is highly recommended to use separate save slots within a stronghold. Do you like how Denim always faces the mouse on the map? Ooh, I did not notice that. I'll have to check that out. To save, press escape. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Oh, you go.
Hey, you're the rebels what been hiding out in Goliath. Here to save your Duke, is it?
Nice.
There's 2,000 Goth on that one's head, boys. Half the purse to him what brings him down.
Vanquish Bapal. To battle!
A narrow stream, scarce one pace across. Easily jump this. Watch.
Tutorial 2.
But look before, nah. You can only jump to ground of the same height or lower.
Yeah.
One of the winged, like me, moves with no heed of height or terrain. Even so, rushing in alone without someone to watch your back is asking for an early grave.
Fair enough.
Always keep a close watch on the action to see who will move next. Avoid unnecessary actions and keep speed on your side. The distance a unit moves and the actions it takes determine how long it must wait to move again.
Yeah.
The order in which units act is called the attack turn. Keep a close eye on this. You can sort units by order of attack turn to quickly tell which unit will move next.
Yep.
When a unit's turn comes round, you can command it to move, act, or use skills. What's more, you can issue these commands in any order you see fit. Think on your choice as well. The command to move can be cancelled at any time. If you find a unit out of range for a planned attack, try moving it to a different location.
Yep.
Units begin battle with no MP, that being the font of all magical power. Units accumulate MP gradually over time.
Yep.
Powerful magic requires greater amounts of MP, so think ahead before casting a spell.
Yep. One damage. Wow. Cast stones. Yo! Found us some buried treasure. Oh yeah. Nice.
Skills are divided into 4 broad categories: action, support, auto, and special.
Okay.
Units learn skills as they gain levels, according to their class.
Yep.
That just now was meditate, an auto skill. Auto skills will sometimes take effect before your turn comes around. Use this to your advantage.
Sure. Nice.
A conjurer of magics must do more than learn a spell to wield it in battle. You must assign each spell before you enter the fray.
Sure.
Assign spells to your units from the party screen. Be sure that you don't forget.
Okay.
You'll need a class mark in order to change a unit's class.
Yep.
Some class marks can be found for sale in shops, but not all are to be had so easily.
Sure. Oh god.
A unit's level doesn't change when they change classes, so if one class isn't working out, a new line of work may be in order.
Fair enough.
There's no reason to go making things harder on yourself than they already are.
To use common consumables, such as mend leaf in battle, you'll have to prepare before you're on the field. Up to 4 may be ready. Best choose them with your unit's needs in mind.
Yep. Good to keep fully stocked. Right. They're
Take
very,
heed of the
very
enemy's
nice.
element before striking. There are 8 in all: air, earth, lightning, water, fire, ice, light, and darkness. Each element has its strength. Air against earth, and so on. It can be enough to give you the edge you need.
You okay? You. Bring him here. Yep. Where's your ice? Oh, that did not pop. Our first battle! Yeah, kinda.
Each unit has
I
a
don't really
level.
count this as the first battle because we don't really get to do much here.
Your party's level will rise as you lead them to victory in the stages to come.
Chop chop.
And remember, a unit can't advance beyond the level of the party.
Damn. Fucking shit up.
One whisper of Ronway's execution and out you come. Bold as you please.
Well, you know. Yeah, once we get our generics.
A rat can smell a trap, but not all rebels, huh? High time we were rid of your lot.
Alright, Bapal. Bapal. Get out of here.
Support skills are just that. Skills that provide some passive benefit to the user. When I move, you'll notice yellow points of light near me on the ground.
Ah, he has zones of control.
This is a support skill called Rampart Aura.
Yeah.
Any foes entering the range of the aura will be unable to move further until their next turn.
Actual tanking mechanics. Love
Some
it.
support skills hinder the enemy's movement, while others might grant enhanced strength.
This makes me want to play Vanguard Bandits, honestly. Oh, fuck. Carnivine. Yeah, absolutely.
Consider well your class and lay of the battlefield when choosing which to use.
Does anyone know if Cyclops are considered golems in this game? I don't believe so. They might be. I don't remember, but if it... Ow, boyo. Cyclops are beasts, yeah. If it goes off of the rules of the other Ogre battle games, then Cyclops, I think, are not golems. You tapping, boy? You want me to shake that paw? He says, why, yes, father. Thank you for agreeing to the deal. Oh, shit. Canopus just got shot. Octopi, Griffins, Cockatrice, and Cyclops are all beasts. Ah. It's... Oh! Okay, I see. So you can go to both sides. Interesting. Haha! Did that 1 damage. Solid. I think the game just knows where we're going. The line of sight is honestly the biggest addition to the game. It feels important. It absolutely feels important.
Trap, and we walked right into it.
Trap or no, we fight or we die.
Well, now, yeah.
I've never let a Galgastani get the better of me, and I don't mean to start today.
Focus, Vice. Our first duty is to save the Duke.
Fuck the Duke. The Duke sucks. Half of everyone in this game sucks.
Don't lecture me on duty. Your only duty is to stay alive.
I mean, that's
you should
not my
not
only
speak
duty.
to Denham so. He was only trying to help.
She heals. She doesn't even heal Vice. She heals someone else. That's hilarious. And appropriate. Chaos it is, then. Well, you know. Ooh.
Wait, you're no Wallisters. I know a man from Lodis when I see one.
No, you don't. That is incorrect. Nice. Damn. Vice getting his ass kicked. Why does it do that? Okay. If loot is obtained at the end of the battle, I thought it wasn't. I thought you had to pick it up to obtain it. Is that not what it said in the Warren report? If an enemy picks it up, it's gone? Ah. Interesting.
Are you all right, Denham? You shouldn't let Vice get to you.
I'm fine, sister. Back to the battle.
May my prayer become a beacon, guide to gods to heal your blight. Oh, we're actually healing Vice now? Nice. They are just fucking picking on Vice. Holy shit. Wow. Okay, for someone who's only played the Chaos route, you're awfully hating on Vice. You don't think I can be blamed if you only played Chaos? That's fair. Yeah, he kind of sucks. Vice is kind of an asshole no matter what you do. He is kind of an asshole no matter what you do, yes. That is true. I just can't get to anyone, so I'm just kind of like hanging out. Ooh, Dynast King's Mead. Nice. You remain justified in your bad-mouthing. He's not as bad on the lawful route. Still bad, but not as bad. Ooh, get parried! Well, battle's over.
Looks like our luck has turned.
Did it? It was pretty shit luck from the very beginning. Odie finally drove Lippo away. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Oh yeah. Experience points are not awarded to individual units, but to the entire party. Each unit which participated in the battle receives a portion of the total when the battle ends. Only units who survive battle receive experience points. Okay, that matters. Refer to the play guide for more details.
The way inside is clear. Stay on guard.
Okay, that I think is going to be where we are going to end this episode of our playthrough of Tactics Ogre Reborn. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We're going to keep playing. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time for more Tactics Ogre Reborn. Bye-bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.